But now it's almost like symbolic that our final clash of this tournament is another Dutchy versus German clash. Of course, the Super Semi coming from winner's side, Tarik, now having to face Super Semi from the loser's side, needing to win 2 sets in order to get that victory in his hands, to get the trophy in his hands. Big hill to climb, especially against a player like Super Semi. But of course, you have to. I mean, he does have the stamina for that. I mean, he's done deeper runs.
Yes, no, which of course very surprised that he has the capability to do so. But now sitting from the winner's position, as you said, a good position to set yourself in to become the new on the Verge champion. But yet, like you said, there is no easy challenge to climb. Tarik definitely has still the stamina, still has the strength, and still has the opportunities to make it a fantastic set, to turn it to a grand final reset, and to perhaps take it home himself. And we're going to be seeing it live here at On the Verge 2 Grand Finals. Crowd, gonna get some hype!
No, apparently not. They are busy, but we're hyped. We're hyped in the chat because the Grand Finals is kicking off. For Super Semi is already in a bit of trouble, facing Greninja in full force. And I think the last time really that helped a lot is Super Semi's damage output is just insane. Like, Young Link in general just does a lot of damage, can't have trouble killing, but that damage output of that upper, of that downer, of the backers are so difficult to keep up with as a character who kind of like lives off of chip damage. Especially once we get to those lower percentages, but almost getting the KO with the 4 there. Super Semi trying to take the lead very early.
It is true, but I think the only chip damage that Tarik can throw away with, perhaps a Doritos bag, but this time getting 4 up airs in a row into the up smash. This is definitely a better bag of chips, so there we go. Big punishes left and right, but that again, Sam had also some pressure tools up on his own sleeve, but a finishing touch there for the up air is not going to be doing enough. So still a good DI recovery there from Sam with the tether recovery and trying to catch the dash attack, not going to be doing enough. So some bomb dropping to see the option on the ledge will eventually be coming around and still going to return it back to the neutral stage where Tarik is going to be going up in the advantage position.
I think you don't have to forget about Youngling is he does have that killing fortune on the ledge. It's potentially a danger at this percentage, but currently Tarik is not even in a position to re-grab. He's not up for discussion. No. Yeah. Tarik wants the game going, gets it downer off the ledge, but not a strong hit. Surviving that.
That's great.
Ooh, dangerous nair from Super Semi. Also dangerous upper from Super Semi. Uh-oh. Still has a double jump, I think. Yeah, that's dead. Okay.
Yeah.
Offstage gaming.
Such a great message here for Tarik, saying just, look, you know, I'm ready. I can go the distance. I can go all this way. I know what you're trying to do, and I'm going to be exploiting it to the maximum potential. And there we go. Also getting a jab for it. So, such a big advantageous position here. Also just trying to throw out the counter, you know, just to put up this mental side of the bracket. Of course, so much room to still work with, but there we go. Super Semi gets that up air, so still has a chance to still build up some damage and still make sure to not get hit yourself too much to make this comeback happen.
I think that Tarik did when he was at high percentage is just camp on that top platform, camp on the platforms, because Young Link has such a limited time getting through those platforms. He does have the upper, he does have the backer, but he needs to commit to those. He does not have a save option that will convert into any KO. Like Boomerang, but you have to hit it first.
Especially there you said it, and it's difficult, of course, with the way that Greninja can figure it out and move throughout the platforms.
Hold up.
Let's see how he will be slithering his way into a kill and trying to find it there with an up smash. A little bit too early for it, but still puts up the pressure for Super Semi to try a different approach option. Here we go, going around for the second time, but still not getting it this time.
Hold up, hold up. Big damage from Super Semi coming through. He launches himself into space. Not a punish from Tarik. Yeah. Wants a little bit of confidence in that F smash and gets punished for it by a KO. Fire arrow into the up air.
Such a crucial moment because
yes.
you... Oh. Okay, well...
Yes.
Yeah.
very anticlimactic.
Yeah,
it was going to happen at one point.
This could turn around really quickly with a big opening of Supahsemmie, but fortunately gets this up smash around there. Because I wanted to say, there was like this crucial moment where you have a second of thought, right? What do I want to do? And it was, an answer was forced, but it was just, that second was over. You were thinking too much. Unfortunately, still closes it out. So the pressure is off, but it could have been turning around a very different way.
Yeah, it's again, that's the advantage of small Battlefield. It's so easy to get people on those platforms, to get them stuck in these read or die situations.
Yeah.
Especially with how sharp Tarik is in those situations. It's gonna happen eventually. It happened at like a very unfortunate time.
Yeah.
Immediately after the respawn platform disappeared, but Supahsemmie taking a deep breath, trying to remember what he did in that first set to make his victory come true. Are gonna be going. I think we're gonna go back to small Battlefield. Yeah, we're gonna go back.
So, yep. And there we go. Pushing in the back. Not waiting any moments to change something up. Same music, same stage, same everything. We really want to get it going. Of course, Supahsemmie trying to see what the answer is to get this stuck ahead in the matchup against Tarik. But the way that he's been handling these close quarter situations, it has been tremendous. And also going low in the recovery, which I do very much respect. Because in the last match, I think there was too many times where the Tarik recovery was so critical for Supahsemmie to get those recoveries. Just like that. Oh, you're dead. Oh, no, never mind.
There he lives. Has the energy up B though. That should be the KO. Yeah, great direction there. Actually goes outside just to get Supahsemmie through the blast zone quickly. But of course, Tarik is in a great advantage stage here. Gets the forward air. Not going to be the KO, but Tarik still alive. Taking a lot of damage though.
Yeah, it's a dangerous situation, but maybe not if Supahsemmie can catch a hold of this beast, where he tries to get up with the aerial. So there we go. He gets an aerial back into your face as well. So, oh, yes. Okay. Gets a down smash for some extra damage, but again, not going to be turned into any of the other conversions, but still playing around it well until Supahsemmie hits that up B on the stage and not going to get an up air in return for it. So a juggle situation with a jump still ready for Supahsemmie, but so far, okay, has the option, of course, with the recovery. So gets the jump back.
Nice.
And eventually going there for a higher part. So I like the mix-up that Semi has definitely been throwing his way.
Okay, Supahsemmie making sure Tarik does not enter center stage anymore. That's a bit of trouble, of course. Greninja is such a mobile character, especially against a character like Youngnik, who can struggle in the momentum department, does have a good ground speed, does have terrible air speeds, but is able to force people out with those projectiles. Gets a smash for his trouble, and it's going to be the stock for Tarik. Such a great conversion, again, finding it at the right time. Now only 60% left on his stock. Second stock as that. It's going to be a difficult climb for Supahsemmie.
Quite a challenge indeed. Definitely with the way that he's been slivering with the movement that he's been approaching Supahsemmie, getting a clutch late hitbox on the Nair, following it up perhaps with the grab. There's just so many options that Supahsemmie needs to be aware of. Whereas Supahsemmie, of course, like you said, trying to create that safe opening to get the kill going with a fire or with the boomerang. But then again, like you said, there's so many spacing moments where Tarik just is one step ahead of him and not going to be converting into that up air, but trying to go for a different option, still sending him towards the edge and not getting the boomerang. And there we go, eventually scooping him up with that down tilt eventually to get that upper going.
Gets the roll in, Reed gets the scoop with the down tilt, and that is a very important KO for Supahsemmie there. Needs to pull this through. Tarik still does not want to let go of that stage. 62%. He's fine for now. Needs to find a KO.
Holding up, because of course now is a very important moment perhaps for Supahsemmie. He still wants to take this distance right here, or if he wants to get already the second game for Tarik, because of course the percentages are getting higher and higher, and with the third upper round perhaps on the stage might be difficult, but then if you get caught up by that up smash, it's going to be doing enough. So there's already a second game now in the hands of Tarik.
Such a great catch again with that up smash on the platform. We saw it the first time in the first set. Now we see it the second time as a closer for the second set. It's been carrying this game. But is it like, that is like a small Battlefield thing as well. So I think they're going back. Maybe just getting the data from the reset in.
And I don't think like, because of course, with another like stage in mind, you could perhaps think about a Hollow Bastion. You could think about a Smashville. But I don't think that the opportunities arise really there for Supahsemmie in this specific matchup. So I think, like you said, having a good pick in the form of small battlefield, getting the adaptations ready to eventually make your mark on the tournament, but not if Tarik is going very low for those drag downers, backers, my apologies. So
it's fine, it's late for us as well.
Yeah, no, we're getting to the later hours, but these players, of course, still going for it all, still managing to uphold their skill in the next caliber of the tournament. So let's see if it's going to be paying off. And there we go, not sleeping on the competition. Tarik is going to be one stock ahead of Supahsemmie, which is going to be a huge lead going into this third, maybe very decisive game for Supahsemmie.
Yeah, you can see we are one game away from that important grand final reset for Tarik. He's been getting so sharp with the up smash. That's a killing blow for Supahsemmie. But also, like, the fact that mistakes Tarik makes are not getting punished as hard as previously. Like, we've seen Supahsemmie KO off of, like, these small interactions, but this time, Tarik is getting away with down tilts and shield. Tarik's getting away with dash attacks and shields. It's been tough for Semi to find an opening, and those forward airs have not been working as well. I saw the backer fall out a couple of times.
Although the openings has been showing up, like you said, just a safe opener to also get the kill is just so difficult. Whereas, well, Tarik has those kind of options to eventually get that up smash to still continue the rampage. But there we go, a good recognition from Supahsemmie to eventually get that second stock. But Dagobert, is it on time? Is it enough to get Tarik on this final stock?
With the way Tarik has been playing, it's going to be an incredibly difficult task. Tarik's so good at finding the kill confirms he needs to. Like, it's not even just in terms of how difficult he is to hit. It's he's getting the important stocks at the low percentages. Like these 80, 90 percentages, which is such a prime part for Greninja to get these KOs in. He's been getting them consistently. Supahsemmie now has to work a lot harder than Tarik does in terms of getting those KOs. Supahsemmie often getting a lot more percentage done before he gets the proper KO. And gets back to the ledge. Saves himself that down tilt there.
Yeah, might save him some difficulty, but of course still putting up the pressure and catching up with a boomerang, but an up tilt in the return. Semi fighting for his life, still showing up with some willpower, but of course Dagobert isn't going to be enough to get this final stock off of Tarik, because again, he still has another one. You still need to uphold this fight for another time. There is still, of course, some percentage left there for Supahsemmie to still work around, but is it enough to stop this German train from still ramping up?
Again, we are approaching that 80%. You see Tarik looking for those down tilts, for those dash attacks. To get something going. Yep. Should be it.
There we
Another
go.
up air. That's Supahsemmie's tried and true combo this game. Getting a hit of the down tilt or the arrow into the up air. But now it has to face Tarik at the dangerous percentage that colossed the stock last time. This time, Supahsemmie might have something to say about it. 43% already. Is Tarik going to force a reset? Or is Supahsemmie going to advance through with another game in this original set? Ooh.
Some dangerous territory, but finally going deep and paying off for that very crucial set to finally close it out. So, like you said, we have our last set in our hands right here. The grand final reset, or as some may say, the true grand finals of On the Verge 2 is happening upon us.
The actual
and I did not
final. Expect
to go in for a 3-0.
I mean, again, against Zemmel, Tarik was playing hot. This time he's playing hot again. Yeah. But it's in that third game, like, I don't know. We do not have the tools for this. But if you just analyze the KO percentages that both of these players have, Tarik's is so much lower, which means that Tarik has a lot less. He needs to win a lot less openings while being even more slippery than he usually is.
That's very true. And there we go. Grand final reset is upon us. Supahsemmie against Tarik. The final set that we have in our hands. Get hyped in the chat. Get hyped in the venue. We're going for it all. These players have shown up tremendously in their own ways. But of course, only one of them can be on top. So let's see who has a better adaptation throughout the set. There we go, still a second position there for Supahsemmie on the ledge. Not going to be answered by Tarik, going to be punished. Got the dash attack, but eventually a jab as the answer for Semi. to get some more damage in. But again, the pressure from both these sides are returning back and forth. There's going to be a bomb dropped on the platform, but eventually not going to be caught up. And still, the damage and the pressure is racking up to the point where maybe one of them eventually bites and get that first stock off.
Yeah, percentage where down till it's going to be a great save by the bomb. Accidental save, I guess, but it does save Supahsemmie from an all-important stock. Oh, another up smash, but this time the wicked actually going to be the one. Okay, what a conversion. Yeah. He finds him on the spot, I guess. No forward throw. Is afraid of whiffing that throw.
Yep, what's the answer? I don't think a up throw is going to be doing it, so the back throw for the stage positioning. For the side of Tarik, and again, the second one might be doing it, but just not enough.
The weak reverse forward air, or the weak reverse air, of course, is going to take that stock 149% for Supahsemmie there. But an unfortunate tech on the first backer does not get the hit on the other hits of the backer, and that should be a dead. Supahsemmie gets the backer in. Tarik cleaning that stock out beautifully. But now we're resetting to an equal stock situation, equal percent situation. Let's see how they respond.
Yeah, because this neutral has been fighting so fiercely. And there we go. The one who is going to be biting is Tarik with an opener. But there we go. The bite is going to be back from Supahsemmie with the up B into the nair. Such back and forth. And there we go. Finishing on top of there right there. With so much damage wrecked in such a short time. These are definitely the plays are going to be beneficial for this grand final reset.
No double jump punch. Yeah, that should be it.
Right?
Yeah. Again, great angle there by Tarik from that counter, forcing Supahsemmie out, not allowing a single tech or a spike to take place. Tarik continuing this hot streak of just hunting down Supahsemmie.
Which is a rare treat to see, but of course Tarik handling the beast wisely thus far, of course, getting the grand final reset already and trying to maintain the momentum that he gained and try to go for a big reach there, but not going to be punished. And the down smash is not going to be sealing it off, but eventually with no jump or a way to recover, it is the first game in the hands of Tarik, and a little bit of a breather perhaps for Supahsemmie to kind of figure out how he can break this defensive wall that Tarik has been putting up.
I think it's mostly just that at the beginning of that game it went fine, right? That beginning went fine, but at one point Supahsemmie started taking so many risks, especially off the ledge. We're going for high recoveries, going for deep edge guards, getting countered out of that, wasting his jump early. Like these small mistakes that might happen because of nervousness, willingness to win, they are stacking up against Semi, and Tarik is making great use in exploiting them, making sure Supahsemmie does not return to the stage with his deep backers. The edge guarding is on point.
But like you said, also not going to be over-accelerating, still maintaining the position, because like you said, if there's a player to still keep ahead of you, it is, of course, Supahsemmie. With the way that he can turn around the momentum, he can definitely throw it into such a big momentum changer for the entire set. So, of course, Tarik has been wary of it and has been playing around it very impressively. So let's see if he can still maintain that focus for the second game of our grand final reset at On the Verge 2.
Okay, Semi already starting out with a bit of a deficit. Tarik flying in full force, not getting the punish of that jab. So tricky to punish Tarik. You never know what he's going to do next. It's so difficult to track him down.
Yes, for sure.
Yep. Nope.
And this time around, getting it ahead of himself for the stage where gets the grab and still puts up the pressure for Supahsemmie. There we go, still forcing through that shield. Not a quick option to throw it out there. And there we go, eventually missing the boomerang, but getting the forward air in return. But this time again, still a punish. And I think with the aggression that Tarik has also been showing on the offsides part of things, this is going to be much difficult for Supahsemmie to get a hold of on that portion of the stage.
Gets a gentleman just to throw him off stage, gets the counter, but a great actually lands on the platform completely intact.
Oh, that was happening. I was like, how did he do that? But
I think he countered the bomb and then pushed himself to the platform. Another up smash, this time not sealing the stock for Tarik here. Supahsemmie still in a dangerous position, gets the nair, put him out of the corner. Oh!
Could have been very dangerous, could have been already the stock, but not going to be converting one to the up air. But the second time around, going to change it up and changing it up to the nair, which is going to be doing enough So the first opportunity here for Supahsemmie. Okay,
Okay,
there we go. This is looking like a little bit of a firing up here from Supahsemmie, getting the drag down back airs like I also know him off, but this time around Tarik also going to be pushing it back because he wants to deplete the fire with perhaps a Hydra bump from himself to kind of know who is the person who is in lead, who is the person who wants to take home the victory so much.
No.
And they missed the recovery thing? Or
I guess that's something. I thought 10 recoveries were just like
broken.
They're auto-correct recoveries, but sometimes they will just refuse to work against Supahsemmie. Unfortunate situation to get caught by that, and Tarik making full use of that momentum. The trouble of Supahsemmie losing that stocks kind of early. Like, it was still a difficult situation to come back from, but it did not guarantee a comeback, or it did not guarantee a stock. But now Supahsemmie making sure that stock is not going to waste. Tarik in a position where he takes it, but does not get the try confirmed. Another down tilt attempt. We are at 70%.
Yes, and the way that he has been handling the situation has been scary, but Supahsemmie holding on tight and eventually getting the up smash out of it. So with some percentage to work with, could have been a difference maker, but Tarik being quick on the reaction and saw a golden opportunity to go for the up smash with the direct great hit, which means already on like around 87 to 90%. Just dood. Mega dood.
The momentum is still deeply in Tarik's court. It's deeply in his court. We're still not switching off small battlefield, I think. I still hear Tekken music, which means that we're still on either battlefield or small battlefield. Surprising, honestly, but maybe it's just like, I don't know what he meant, but it's probably like the best comfort pick in that situation.
I can imagine.
It is rough to lose like 6 games in a row in that stage if he gets this win now. 5 games already lost at the stage, and we're still going back to it. Supahsemmie knows something he wants to do in this Grand Finals reset, but it's an enormous mountain to climb. He's gonna go for the grab into the up air, but great response for Tarik, getting the nair down and into the corner again.
Yeah, definitely making himself a difficult challenge, and well, the Aqua maybe is getting more difficult by the minute because a stock less is not the way that you wanted to see the start of the game for this decisive game 3.
Nope. Losing your stock to an edge guard is not the way to go. Upper actually clanking out the boomerang. Unfortunately, could have saved Supahsemmie, but it's not going to be the savior he needs. He needs also too small for the boomerang to be hit out of a short up, and now Tarik throws for the drag down, and another unfortunate stock for Supahsemmie there. This is looking rough. Supahsemmie seems to be losing momentum over and over again against Tarik, who has just been in full swinging mode. Insane pressure, going for these offstage situations, goes for the down air, but not getting the spike here. Getting the,
And yeah, being flown past the platform, but still keeping on to his stock. So eventually gets caught by the dash attack, but not enough. And a deep nair coverage will be taking it. So minimal damage for that first stock. So that's at least a good sign here for Supahsemmie if he still wants to make something happen. Yet again, every single hit that Tarik is going to be getting is getting him one step closer to that very victory that he really wants to get home. Of course, a new on the VERGE champion will be crowned either way how this grand final will be going. But again, with the way that Tarik has been playing, he wants to throw it out right here, right now. Gets the clean victory on both these Dutch players, and maybe this is the moment he has been getting it.
Supahsemmie taking it slow, taking his time to get back to the stage. Tarik with a great pivot up, tries to go for the up smash here. This doesn't get it. Supahsemmie rolling out nicely. Stuck on a platform, 101%. And again, Tarik forcing that offstage game, wants to go for a back air, but gets another pivot grab in. That should be a forward, but is it going to get the air dodge out? Tarik is looking for that down tilt, looking for that there to finish this game off and grab the title of On the Verse 2 champion. But Supahsemmie, in his last attempts, tries to get something going. It is just survival at this point. Oh, but the counter actually not able to reach Supahsemmie in time. And what do you do in this situation? You're already so far behind. You have to regain your composure and make sure Tarik gets that second stock off of him. It's going to be hard.
It's going to be a challenge indeed. And maybe one that is going to be too tough to climb, because there it is, our new On The Verge champion, Tarik, taking home On The Verge 2 on Dutch soil. So there we have it, a good performance from Supahsemmie, making it all the way towards second place. But eventually we have a new champion around, and that being the Greninja main, Tarik.
As the venue applauds Tarik for his victory. Amazing job, especially these last 3 sets. The losers finals, grand final set 1, grand final set 2. He's been on fire, not dropping a single game. 9 wins in a row. Insane. But of course, Supahsemmie no slouch either, getting that second place finish, beating a lot of great players, beating Solo, beating Lion, getting all the way through, beating Tarik the first time, but has to fall at second place. And it is what it is.
It is what it is, like you said there. We had a great tournament in our hands. So many great competitors going all the way here to Enschede, to the On The Verge venue, and eventually we had our victor. So I had so much fun, of course, casting this top 8 with you, and of course having a blast of a time also competing here myself. And I hope to be back if there's going to be another On The Verge or a Borderline in the future, which you can also register 25th of February. Still opens up. And of course, a massive shout out to the production team, also in the back to the next of us, and also to the main TO and the people behind the scenes who've been working very hard to make On The Verge happen. So I think there's going to be a big shout out to the team of them.
Yeah, special shout out to Envy and the Witch who have been making this all happen, organizing this. It's always like such a cross-country event for the German and Dutch players. Such a great location for clashes, but they've been doing an amazing job. Production, visualization, promotion. It's incredible. But of course, that is going to come to an end. At this point, we are finishing up the bracket. Tarik winning the main bracket. Kiki, no way, winning the redemption bracket. Also, a special shout out for that. My name is Ben Nachman. I'm joined by Rabbit1. We hope to see you tomorrow at Hyperfocus in the stream chat, or just on the location, or on a Borderline version. Always an amazing time here, amazing venue, great people. Make sure to tune in or just come by. But otherwise, have a great night. See you again.